Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, grab yourself a cold beer and prepare yourself to listen to the worst podcast ever to come out of upstate New York. It's the Tuesday Night Tank Show. And now, here's your hosts, Mark H. Delfs and Bill Dr. Seuss Susie.
Welcome to the Tuesday Night Tank Show. I am your host, Dr. Susie. I'm so much scarier when I'm naked.
You sound like the actual 7-Up guy. Will you just do the normal voice, please?
I don't know. I have a deep voice for some reason today.
All right. Welcome once again to the Tuesday Night Tank special Halloween episode for Tuesday, October 27th, broadcasting live right here on Ustream.tv every week at 10:04 p.m. Eastern Time.
And 31 seconds.
As always, the lovely Dr. Seuss is calling in via Skype.
Hi.
He's got a crazy Halloween sound bank over there. And
That's
myself...
right.
The TNT Shark. This is show number 31, as creepy as that is, because I just said it's October 30th is the show. It's creepy. Past episodes, where can they be found, Dr. Seuss?
The iTunes Scary Store. It's so scary.
So once again, what is this dumb show about, Dr. Seuss? Please let these people know.
It's about the world of the underlying technology of the Ustreamy people and technology and drinking alcohol and stuff.
Do you want some music behind you when you do that voice? Sounds like you should have some music.
Yes.
All right.
Here, we'll try that again.
All right, let me find some really crazy like this. Here we go. Go ahead, one more time. What is the show about, Dr. Seuss?
The Tuesday Night Tank Show is an alcohol-fueled show brought to you by Ustream TV and God. PartyMojo.com. We stream here every week on Tuesday night, and we drink lots of alcohol and the blood of chickens.
Thank you. You're done?
And I have ladybugs in my garage, and they're going to eat my brains.
Are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so there you go. That's what the show's about, podcast listeners. Every week, this is show number, what did I say, 31?
Oh, yeah, you can also find it on the iTunes podcast store thing.
And we've been doing the show for 3 yeyears, we just found out, because this is our third Halloween episode.
I just killed that ladybug.
That is going to smell when you do that. When you crush ladybugs, they smell really bad. They have some kind of chemical in them, I swear to God. Smell it. Put it right up to your nose and smell it. I dare you.
No, it just fell on the floor.
If somebody can please send a text message to Dizzy Cub, whoever has his number, and please tell him where the show is found, because he has no idea where to find the show. He's at a friend's house and has no idea, so...
He doesn't have any friends.
I don't know. So I got to change the graphics on screen. So here we go. Dr. Seuss, as always, we have a very small chat room tonight for some reason, but if you want to read the names... How about you read the names in your crazy Count Chocula voice, and I'll play the music again. How about that? Ready?
This evening, in the chat room, we have Oh Lord Amen, Paradox, Fireman 17 and Jimmy Mac, Big Rich Q103, E Fubar, Excalibur 2K4, It's 4 Ones, Night Tybee Guy, UT Fan 1, and Ronnie Scruggs.
Yes. How to play the screams, too. Oh, there's Dizzy Cub. Finally, he found his way to the chat room. Good job, Dizzy Cub. You've only been here for, what, a year now and have no idea where the phone is.
I have no idea where the rest of the fucking people are in the chat room.
That's okay. We have a light night tonight. If you guys want to send some Twitters out, some tweeters, titters, whatever you want to do, get some people in here, for God's sakes. So it's okay. Dr. Seuss, as always, I always let you do the first story because you set the show off into a perfect frenzy of activity. So you want to do the first one?
Well, this is a very creepy story.
Are you doing... Wait, I got to know that. Are you going to do the voice?
I'm going to try to do every story that way.
All right, so I got to play the sound then. Go ahead.
This here is a very creepy story, and it's not really a story at all. It is an image of a very creepy family doing a creepy thing on a creepy day. This is the Halloween epic fail of a funeral. Take a look at this picture. Basically, these people are taking a nice picture. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I can't figure out what's the problem with it. It's called a grief fail.
All right.
I'm looking, and I see this guy, and he's happy. He's holding up his little girl.
Oh,
and I see
no.
this mom. She's pregnant. She's holding up a little boy, and they're all happy. And then there's a dead guy.
Oh my God, that is creepy as hell. Podcast
Dead
listeners.
guy right next to him.
Oh my God, why are they all happy and shit? The guy, look at
the bed.
it. Looks like he's got like punched in the eye.
He does, doesn't he?
That's so bad, and the chick's pregnant too. It even makes it worse.
And they're also happy, like, look, hey, Grandpa's dead. Take a picture.
Holy shit, dude! How did you find that? That's so creepy. Who takes the picture? That Enema Bandit says yes. Who takes the picture? That's...
You know what was really weird though? Like we actually, when my mom passed away, all these people were going to be there that we haven't seen in years, and like we all thought, like, should we bring a camera? Do we not bring a camera?
No.
Like, what do you do? We're like, no, you don't bring a camera. Like, but we haven't seen these people in a while.
Here's what you do: you take the camera outside. You go outside the funeral home and take the pictures outside. You don't take it at the casket.
You climb inside the casket.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Person,
who would do that?
You take a picture of all the people looking inside the casket.
All right, from the chat room, because it's a Halloween episode, Fireman17 brings up an interesting point. On Ustream.tv this week, this very network.
A funeral? Ah, come on.
There was a funeral.
Really?
Who does that? Who brought? That's even worse. Who videos a
terrible.
That's awful. That's so bad on so many levels. That's gross, Dizzy. That's right. All right, seriously now. So that's the first story. That's very creepy. Thank you for that. Let's see what I got here. I've got so much, actually. I thought I didn't have a lot, but I actually do have a lot. Let's see. Oh, I'll do the dumb stories first, because I always do.
All right.
Do you eat cereal, Dr. Seuss?
Occasionally, yes.
You do. Do you eat anything from Kellogg's by the chain?
Is Count Chocula from
Oh my
Kellogg?
God! Will you die to play the music again? All right, seriously. This is this is a weird story. Kellogg's is planning to laser etch their cereals. Now, literally, look at this picture. They're literally going to laser etch every single cornflake because they feel that there's other companies out there stealing their cornflakes, and they want to make damn sure.
Did you actually know, like, cornflakes, like in the pantheon of bad food, cornflakes is like on the top. Like, if you like talk to like nutritionists and people who are into health and everything, the pantheon of the worst things you could possibly eat is cornflakes.
Well, regardless, they seem to think that every company out there.
And I just wanted to use that word pantheon.
I was going to say I don't know what you're talking about.
So
they seem to think over at Kellogg's that everybody's stealing their idea and they're stealing all the cornflakes money. So they're going to laser etch. I mean, how do you do this with it? Just think of the logistics. How do you laser etch every cornflake that goes by?
Well, they probably make like a cornflake like spooge, right? And they probably lay it all out, right? And then they probably laser etch it on this, and then it gets chopped up into squares, and then they cook it.
Really? I didn't think of that. I thought I'm just thinking like little flakes are falling out of the sky.
Yeah, some fucking dudes over there with one of those red lights, just each one just.
That's what I was thinking.
Burn the name. I just want to K into this.
Like, that's your job. Like, you go home at night. Like, I just laser etched 4 million.
It's a whole team of sharks with freaking laser beams.
I just couldn't believe that. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, though. I mean, it's on our television. You watch Lost or something on
Shut up,
ABC.
Tybee guy. I know how they fucking make cornflakes. I saw the cornflakes documentary on cornflakes.com.
All right, Sarazim has the flu, so he's gone. So we lost Sarazim once again. Yep, he's got the fluke, and so do you. You have the swine fluke and all that shit's going on over there. So come on, do the next story.
I don't have the flu. I have the mania. Sorry.
Go ahead, next story.
So can you play video at all?
For the podcast listeners, I don't know how it's going to work. I can. I got
podcast listeners. Nobody downloads this piece of trash.
I got to switch it over. Let me see if I can do it.
Come on. I have a couple really good videos that play perfectly into my my theme.
But the thing is, I have to download the video first, so it's going to take like 10 minutes.
You just can't play like a window?
No, I got to download it and then feed it into CamTwist. That's how I said it. It's a big pain in the ass.
I hate you.
Why don't you just explain what's going on and we can all talk
All right, I'll show you the video. So this is actually a video of a Russian guy, right?
Yeah.
And essentially what he's doing is he's got a barrel, right?
Yes, a double barrel shotgun.
No, like a barrel, like a 5-gallon or a 50-gallon barrel,
All
right?
right.
And he's got a bunch of shit in there. It looks
Okay.
like it's a garbage barrel, right? And he's throwing in matches and more matches and more matches, and he's trying to light it, and he can't get the light. And finally, he sticks in there. The fucking thing blows up and throws him across the yard, and he smashes into the side of his his like garage.
Yes.
The top of the garage is on fire. The guy takes off, burn it. He's all freaking burnt and shit. Stupid Russian guy. That was a great video.
All right. Well, you just have to explain it because I can't play it for the podcast piece. Well, they
I can't do it.
say I can't do it.
I can't do it. I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Say we can't do
Words
it here.
on it. Let's do it live.
So I want to suck the podcast viewer or listeners into being viewers. That's why we don't.
It looks like they're like, oh, here, I'm gonna blow this 50-gallon pail. I'm gonna set it on fire. Well, the thing backfires, and whatever they had in there, it looked like when it exploded, it looked like it was just a bunch of garbage. But it must have like a lot of methane gas built up in there, and the thing just blew up. And he flew and smashed himself into the side of this carport.
I don't even have. I would play like an explosion sound, but all I have is machine gun. So that's as close as I got. I got nothing
How about
else. It sounds like a war. Do that again because I played the machine gun. Close enough. That's perfect. Awesome. All right, let me see what. Stop it.
Sorry,
Is that you or I thought it was me? All right, let's see.
it's not me. It's you.
We haven't done a product of the week in what, like 3 or 4 shows?
I have the product of the week song.
Do you have it or do I have it?
I do. I have it right here.
All right, go ahead. That's not the song at all. No, this is the song. So you're going to abuse that soundboard. This is this product of the week song.
Product of the week.
All right, I got the. Oh my God, we had stopped. I have the product of the week right here. This is for people upstate in New York. When it gets real cold out, I'm turning your audio down. I can't even hear. When it gets real cold outside up here, there's one thing you're going to want to put on your hands when it gets real cold is underpants. Underpants. I can't even do the show with him. I cannot even do the show. I'm never going to get through the show tonight with him.
What?
Hander pants. Did you ever hear about hander?
Yes, absolutely.
Hander pants are underpants for your hands. Please look at the graphic. Will you please look at the graphic?
Oh my God. What?
Yeah, exactly. Because
I have a Samsung multi-function printer.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Hander, will you let me read the thing, please? Hander pants are.
The link is a fucking Samsung SCX 55.3 FN network printer.
There's something so wrong with your thing.
You're such a retard. You even know how to fucking post a link?
No, everybody in the chat room can see them but you, because they're already commenting on them. Look in the chat room. They're already commenting.
This is what I get. When I click on that, this is what I get.
Everybody in the chat room, please tell me.
That's what I get.
Link good, link bad. Everybody? I don't know what you're clicking on. You're clicking on
Samsung network ready multifunction printer.
No, that's nothing.
What God's name is going on?
I don't know what What is wrong with you, dude? Just click the fucking link.
I clicked on the fucking thing. It's a printer.
You are retarded in some weird way.
I am not retarded.
Sam says it's good. Excalibur says it's good. It's all good. I'll read it to you anyway. They're underpants, but they're for your hands. So here we go. They're a washable, fingerless glove, but they look like little underwear. They look like men's briefs, and they're useful because they provide a lot of warmth for your hands in the winter. They're made of 95% cotton.
Keep your hands down your pants.
5% spandex, and they can wash them right in the washer just like underwear. And they're only $12, Dr. Seuss. You could wear these in the garage on the show.
I found them. There they are.
There they are. See that? Is that great or what?
Wow.
Product of the week. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Underpants. Hands.
Hander pants, not underpants.
Underpants.
I don't know what you're clicking on over there. I love that.
All right, I need the scary
music. Hold on, let me switch over to Halloween. What are you playing? Hold on. Halloween. How do you spell Halloween?
HELO.
All right, it's pipe organ. Here it is. There we go. It sounds like Paul Bearer. Remember the WWF manager guy that came out all the time with Undertaker?
In Iowa City, Iowa. You done yet? In Iowa City, Iowa, police are investigating an early morning assault in which a man accused another man of being a zombie.
Oh, zombie. We have zombie voicemail. Go ahead.
We have. Wait. And then. Alright. It's enough. And then punched him twice. Police said the assault occurred at 1:17 a.m. Sunday at an Iowa City restaurant south of the University of Iowa campus. A man was ordering food when he was approached by another man who called him a zombie. Then hit him in the eye. When the victim tried to call the police on his cell phone, the man punched him again, breaking his nose, and then ran out the back door. The end.
Do you know who Ronnie the NASCAR driver is? Or the NASCAR insider?
Yes.
He actually punches zombies. Did you know that? If you're in a bar and you're a zombie, he punches you right in the face. Listen to this.
Hey, everybody, it's Ronnie Scruggs, the NASCAR insider for Tuesday Night Tech, which is now, well, hell, now it's called what the hell they call it these days. Hey, man, what do they call the show these days? The what? Is it Tuesday Night Tech show? I know what the fuck, man, it's all the same shit. Anyways, I just got through the zombie apocalypse. I killed Dave Pogue. Apparently Dave Pogue is a zombie.
He killed Dave Pogue because Dave Pogue is a zombie.
You need to make sure that you're looking for several things. You know, the person sitting next to you might be a zombie. I'm going to head on down to the bar here in a minute, and with guns blazing, I'm going to be looking for any zombies that might be in the bar. You will get punched in the face if you look like a zombie with the butt of my AK-47.
You will get punched in the face by
It's
Ronnie.
essentially this guy. The guy's in a restaurant ready to order some food. Some guy walks up and goes, "You're a zombie."
Exactly.
Punches him in the face.
So Ronnie
Pokes him
is
in the eye.
Yep.
And the guy's like, "Fuck you, dude!" And he goes to call somebody, and he punches him in the face and calls him a zombie and runs
Yep.
away.
Ronnie the NASCAR insider punches zombies in the face, and that was the story. So they're actually screaming for backward stories, Dr. Seuss. So maybe your next story you want to do backwards?
Maybe can I read it scarily backwards? I don't know if I can do that.
That's a double. That's like a triple threat or a double threat or something like that.
I don't know. We
All
could
right.
try it.
Okay.
We'll
Let me see. Let me find the dumbest stories. The dumbest stories. The dumbest stories. I'm gonna try. This is a dig story, so you're gonna have to click through the link. I'm too lazy to even get you the real link, so I'm not gonna play the music backwards. Stop it. This story is about Dr. Seuss. How many times a year do you cry?
Every night after this show.
All right, so that's about 300 times. We do 300 shows a year. On average, men cry 6 times a year. And where do they usually cry, Dr. Seuss?
At weddings.
That's right. You're absolutely right. At weddings, they cry 6 times a year. So,
you know when I cry, you know what
What?
it sounds like?
What? You're taking the Halloween show way too seriously, dude. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. So, do you ever cry at weddings? Because I know I've never ever cried at a wedding.
I'm usually so drunk. I
what?
cry if I drink liquor at the wedding. I'll cry. But
Hold
other
on,
than that, I don't
hold on. I actually take that back. Actually, at your wedding, I didn't cry, but I felt like I probably, if I really gave it a couple more minutes, I probably could have. Just because I knew you guys, like you're like the only wedding I ever really went to that like I knew the two people fairly well.
Yeah.
So it was like another 10 minutes, and you guys were. It was all like the music was playing, and my wife was singing and the whole thing. I probably could have cried. I really probably could.
Faggot.
I probably, yeah, I am too. But I probably could have cried if I really wanted to. So that's as close as I ever got. So.
Hey, that's my derogatory gay statement for the evening. So that one's for Dizzy Cub.
How many times does Dizzy Cub cry during the year? How many times?
Oh my God, he cries like once a day.
Whatever, 365 times a year, Dizzy Cub cries. So
he does. He like once a day. He's like.
That's my crying story.
Actually, you should tell people. Have you ever seen Dizzy Cub cry?
I've never seen him cry.
He can cry on demand. It's the creepiest thing. He'll just sit there and he'll just make himself cry, and tears will come out.
I can probably
It's the
do
most
that.
insane
I
thing.
think I can do that. I think I could.
If
Probably
I do that, I poo my pants.
Come on, cry on demand right now. You're on camera. Do it. I think you can do it.
Oh, yep. I just right in the pants.
Come on.
Oh God.
Come on. Do this next story.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Go ahead.
I can't. I don't. I have no soul.
All right. Do the next story, please. Don't worry about the crying.
All right. Let's see here. This is a. It's really a hard story. In the world of our litigious society, this one
Latinos? What?
really takes the case for me.
Yes.
And what's interesting about this thing is that you have to read this story about so like there's a lot of things that you could probably sue companies for, but this man decided he was going to sue somebody for something that I think is really.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheinberg.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So apparently Albert Freed won a trip to Hawaii.
Yes.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
As part of his vacation celebration, Mrs. Freed brought her husband some new Hanes branded
the hand underwear, right? The hand underwear, right?
Right, hand underwear. No wonder why it didn't work. But Mr. Freed is a husky gentleman, and apparently the new trunks couldn't contain all of his junk. So he sued Hanes, claiming they made defective underwear. So this is actually a text from the judge. The plaintiff testified he believed that sand that he picked up in his swim trunks while enjoying the Hawaiian surf had irritated his penis. Over the next few days, he and his wife walked all over the place until his condition worsened to the point that he could hardly walk. The plaintiff testified his inability to walk was caused by the defendant's defective manufacturing of his underwear, which caused his fly to gap open. Now here's the interesting part. The gap resulted into his penis protruding from his underwear, whereupon the edges of the opening abraded his penis like sandpaper belts. However, the court finds it significant that the plaintiff candidly admitted that he was unaware of his penis protruding from his underwear until the final 2 days of his trip. The plaintiff testified that he was able to solve the mystery of how his penis had been injured when he was alone in the condo and able to wander around, clothes only in his underwear.
All right, let me tell you the first thing I'm thinking. First thing, that should have been a backwards story because I can't even follow the story forwards. So if I can't follow it forwards, there's no fucking way anybody's getting it backwards.
I didn't post a link because I didn't want you to get too far ahead. But think about that. So the guy,
I can't because I don't even know what you said.
They don't fit him right. The fly part opens up when he's walking around the place, and the tip of his penis is rubbing against his zipper apparently, and he's all irritated, and he sues Hanes for making defective underwear.
Wow. See,
here's the interesting thing. This goes to court.
All right.
Right? This is actually in court. So apparently under cross-examination, the plaintiff admitted he never examined his penis to address the problem or treat the problem. He testified he is a belly man, and his weight prevents him from looking down and seeing his penis.
Stop it.
Further testified he declined to use the hotel mirror to view the injury because it is not something he would do. He also testified he did not ask his wife to examine his penis because he would never ask her to do such a thing, nor would he want to let her know about his pain because it would have ruined her vacation as well. He believed it better to suffer alone on this dream trip, and besides, this was not something he was focused on because he was excited about his vacation.
How about a fucking Band-Aid, you know?
How about fucking buying... So the entire time that he was away, he only wore one pair of underwear? The entire time?
I didn't think of that.
I'm going to wear these underwear again, honey, but Jesus Christ, I'm bleeding in the dick here.
I didn't think of that.
I'm having a problem. Yeah, but I know, dear. I'll wear the underwear, but listen, I've got scabs on my cock.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah. It's not a problem, honey.
Okay, so note to self, change the underwear or put a Band-Aid on around it, on the end of it, What else?
Walk around with a condom. I mean, come on.
That's stupid. Are you done with that, please?
That's a real fucking lawsuit, and it went all the way to the judge thing, and it's retarded.
I would have said, read that story backwards. One more time.
Honey, listen, about sex tonight. My penis is dripping blood because I've chopped off the first 16 inches of it, so I'm sorry about that.
All right, they're all gonging you on that one, actually, because they want to hear it backwards next time.
Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous with the backwards stories.
They love this crazy shit you come up with. You invent all these things, and then they grow used to it, and then you yell at them because they want more of it. All right,
but that's why I keep it fresh.
All right, product of the week, part 2. I have yet another one because I'm just all about the products tonight.
Oh my God.
Product of the week.
Do you remember when you were a kid and you were sliding down the hill and, for some reason, you left your sled at home? Do you ever remember it happened? What would you do if you left your sled at home and you got all the way to the fucking hill? What would you do?
I would just jump down the hill.
Right, on your ass, right?
Right, or on my face or whatever.
Well, on your ass, but what happens if you have a pair of these babies right here? These are the snow shorts, and they have a
This is going to take me to some fucking Samsung SCX 5500 FN network multi-ready function printer!
No, I'm going to copy and paste the link.
What is your problem?
It's not me. It's not. Look at that. I just put the thing in there in the thing.
Oh God.
This is okay, I'll explain it to you. All right, you know what? I'll just give you the original.
You know what it
link.
is? It's getting an ampersand at the end of the.
All right, here's the Amazon. Never mind that. Here we go. There's the real link. These are Orvis pull-on snow shorts for $35. They have a sled built into the ass of the snow shorts.
Sled ass.
Sled ass. So there's a show title right there, I'm sure, right? Everybody,
Yep.
Sled ass?
Sled
ass. So you just jump
Now,
on the
so there's some girls that we work with that have sled asses.
Stop it.
I'm saying.
So you basically can just show up at the mountain. Forget your sled. I mean, I used to hate carrying that sled up and down the fucking mountain. You know, it's just so
Oh
much
my
work.
God! Look at these fucking. This is death.
What?
Because you know what's gonna happen? The kid's gonna go flying down the hill
On their
and he's gonna hit
ass.
a tree. It's gonna be like, I don't want to go sleigh ride anymore, Bobby.
That's great.
You can't breathe.
Oh, you got to wear them in a gay club. Tybee guy says you'll be safe. So there's the snow shorts from Orvis, $35 on Amazon. You can order them today. So Dr. Seuss, I want to see you in those next week. Boy, do I ever want to see you in those. Go ahead. Next story.
So this is another video.
Oh,
Which
we
you-
stop with the fucking videos. I hate the
This one is
videos.
great.
I can't
This
do
one
it.
is great. This is actually a hidden video
I can't do it.
of a parking lot.
I can't
Just
do
a
it.
kind of security camera. So
Fucking
let me
thing
play
sucks.
this. Let me set this up for you, right?
Yeah, just
So-
describe it. Pretend we're blind and we can't see videos.
So basically, you have a parking lot, you know, and it's kind of like a dirt parking lot. And this car just kind of casually shows up into the parking lot and starts driving around.
Okay.
And there's lots of open spaces, right?
Yes.
So
ma'am.
it's like an SUV. And it
SUV.
drives around.
Yes.
And it turns around the corner. And it actually is gonna go like kind of like head to head between another car, and it kind of slows down and just keeps going and runs over the other car.
Okay.
So you have to see the video of this. So that's like retarded as itself. It's almost like the person on their cell phone wasn't paying attention, and they hit like, you know, those little concrete like kind of dividers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cars. He hits that. It jumps up a little bit and lands on two other cars and just smashes them in.
So it's like a monster truck. You know how a monster truck jumps? You know,
Just like a monster truck,
There
but
you go.
it slams onto these two smaller cars. So then the guy kind of like backs up, and it almost like his thing's like, well, should I just park here or not? And then he just drives away. It looks
Really?
totally convincing,
All right.
totally real that
Here's-
somebody actually did this. It wasn't set up.
Here's
It's
the
a totally
question.
real thing.
The
You have to
question-
see the video.
The question is, why was there somebody videoing that? Like, why
It,
were
it
they
was just like a security camera of like a
Oh,
parking.
okay. All right. I was gonna say, is it somebody like standing there like videoing, you know, stuff, or
No, it's like a security camera that's like on a pole somewhere.
because we were watching America's Funniest Home Videos, and they were
Yeah.
like, it's just fucking ridiculous stuff. Like, there's no way somebody would be sitting there recording somebody
Right.
building a house or somebody
Right.
fucking making a wall and the fucking wheelbarrow falls into the concrete, you know, the cement.
Yeah.
Like, who
This is
does
just like
that?
a generic security camera that's just been playing, and people must have got out to the car and like, holy shit, somebody ran over to my car. So they just went through and they reviewed the videotape, and then they find out that this happened.
Really? Like, nobody ever got caught for that? Of course, they probably never found
I don't know.
anybody.
I have no. I mean, I'm sure they get. You know, you ever watch CSI? I mean, they could be 5,000 miles away and they get the VIN number off of a car. They
All
just got to zoom in with Photoshop a couple times,
I've got the next story.
and then the guy just drives off. That's the most amazing part.
Was he drunk?
I don't know. Were you? I don't think he was.
Are you drunk?
The guy
Are you?
there. No.
All right. The next song, you know,
I have
has
to
to.
pee. So go ahead. You do this. Do this story. I'm gonna
Wait, I have to pee too, so let's just pause.
All right, just pause.
All right, I got to stop the music though and then pause because it's going to sound funny when I come back and the song is in different spots. So I will pause momentarily. 3, 2, 1. We'll be right back. And we're back. Dr. Seuss, did you get everything out of your tank?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll try this song again. All right, so the story goes like this. So let's say we have a 21-year-old person who is an arm wrestling champion, okay, in real life. What do you think this guy's arm looks like if he's an arm wrestling champion?
Huge.
Huge. 22-year-old Matthias Schlitt has been a competitive arm wrestler since he was 16 years old. He's won every title known to man in Germany. And look at this guy's arm, everybody. Look at the comparison of his arm. Look at his left arm and his right arm. His fucking arm measures 18 inches around, okay? And that's only one arm. The other arm is half the size of that. He looks like Popeye.
I cannot click on the link in the Ustream chat room.
It's amazing. It's so amazing how big his arm is. Nobody can see it. Nobody can see it. I'll fix that. Hold on.
You suck!
I'm going to fix it right now. Hey, that doesn't work. Look at that. I can see it.
Oh, look at that. Man, I'm a douchebag.
The RSS? Oh, I got it. I got it. Never mind. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. We're fixing it right now. There it is.
I heard this.
Shut it. There it is. Shut it. It's right there. The link is corrected. It's corrected.
Sorry, we cannot find the page.
No, I just put it in. dailymail.co.uk. I'm looking at it right now on my screen. I can see it. It says mail online.
Oh my god, it's retarded.
I'll give you the fucking image location. There's the image location. Thank you, Fubar. Sam says it works. Look at the kid's arm. His left arm looks like my arm, my broken hand arm, and his right arm looks like Popeye. Look at that thing. Nancy, you're retarded. It's working just fine. I'm just going to drop the link in 150 times.
That's not right. He's got this huge arm.
Thank you. That's what this story...
This is insane.
That is what this story is about, folks. Crazy ass shit like that. So welcome to TNT, Sam.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
It doesn't even look real.
Look at the picture below that one. You can see him on a TV show.
Yeah.
He's got the arm down there, too.
I guess if you're making a bunch of money, you might as well. Yeah.
Oh, man. 7 years of... I mean, I got to go fucking arm wrestle because my arms look like his left
arm
arm.
wrestle, me and you.
Hey, now, really? Naked? Seriously? Yeah. Come on. Do the next story, jackass.
Shut up.
You.
What's the next story again? Let's see here.
I love the Popeye forearm story.
This is a...
Come on.
Let me read this one backwards because this one had me confused.
Do you want some music to play in the background? What do you want for the background?
How about Benny Hill?
Benny Hill theme, and here we go. Go ahead backwards.
Right.
Wait, stop. For the new people that were here from last week that weren't here with you, he reads a story backwards, and you guys have to guess what he's saying forward. So here we go.
Dr. Tuakorting injured severely also was Popov rescued to attempt who Popov Yangde trainer circus old year 29 the. Seen at the who Popov saved to unable were personnel medical. Neck his by ice the across him dragging wild legs his one severely nearly 25. Popov attacked to bear the cause what unclear it is. Reporters told director informed and culture of ministry Ice on Bears program with the Belishkine in performing was the troop company circus state Russia the by rehearsal during occurred the incident. Rescue the attempting was who trainer animal a mauled and popped off Dmitry administrator circus the killed animal old year 5 the Thursday happened which incident the in Friday said officials Kurzang of them one killing the capital of Belishkine, the circus at a rehearsal during people to attack skates ice on bear A.
Oh, okay.
Hand circus Russian kills bear skating ice.
All right. So you shouldn't have read the title because I think that gave it away. I heard Russian bear kills an ice skater. Is that right?
No.
All right. A Russian bear eats the ice or eats the person and then chops him up into little pieces and puts him on ice. So the Russian bear takes the Russian soldiers and chops him up and then puts him on ice and then eats him later in its den. Let me check.
I think Lisa got it.
All right. Lisa May says Russian skating bears killed or maimed a trainer.
So,
I was
when
lost.
I read this, the reason why I started this story, I read the title.
Yeah.
The title is Ice Skating Bear Kills Russian Circus Hand. And I'm thinking, how did he kill the hand? How did he...
I'm so lost. I don't know. What happened?
So apparently they have Russian bears that ice skate.
Yeah.
In the circus.
I didn't know that. See, I would have not have known that.
So, in the circus they have bears that actually ice skate. And the one bear got pissed off and killed one of the people who help out. But the headlining said, Ice Skating Bears Kill Russian Circus Hand. And I was thinking, like, how did they kill the hand? It was like I was totally brain fart, and then I had to read it. I'm like, oh, Circus Hand. He's a guy who's helping the bears do things.
I got a show title out of it, I think. I just came up with it. Bears in the USSR, like back in the USSR, like the song I'm playing.
Sure.
Bears in the USSR. I'm taking it. I don't care.
So how was that reading for backwards?
It was good, but I think the title, I thought, sort of gave it away. So don't do the title next time.
I think the title was more convincing backwards than forwards.
I agree. So just do the story, but don't even do the title, because I think that gave it away at the very end. Because I was so lost. I heard like bear in Russian, and I had no fucking idea. I guess I can try one now. Let me see. I'll try one story. You don't put the link in there, right? We don't put the link until the end, right?
No,
all right.
no.
So I will try a backwards story too. I'll get the same music playing, because the music fucks you up too, because you're hearing the music and you can't concentrate. So I'll play the music too. So I'll try this. Here we go. Just the first paragraph. All right, here we go. Oh shit, I just clicked some. All right, here we go. Pinstriping sharp sum and headlight stereo inbuilt engine lawnmower features chair the car parked into chair his smashed Leroy beers 8 least at had. He wear bar leaving after drunk while chair easy motorized out-tricked his driving to guilty pled Minnesota Proctor of 62 Leroy Dennis. What do you think?
I think a guy made a barstool chair and he crashed.
You're an asshole. You already had that story. Did you have that story, you stupid jackass? You're an asshole. You shouldn't have played along, because I had that.
The guy says, Barry lawnmower.
No. The story is frontwards like this. Dennis Leroy, 62 of Proctor, Minnesota, pled guilty to driving his tricked-out motorized easy chair while drunk. After leaving a bar where he had at least 8 beers, Leroy smashed his chair into a parked car. The chair features a lawnmower engine, built-in stereo, headlights, and some sharp pinstriping. I mean, look at the picture of this fucking thing. He's got a National Hot Rod Association sticker on the back of the chair. He's got lights built into the armrest. Oh my god. Look how professional that thing is.
The thing is real.
He ruined his life. He ruined his whole life. Imagine driving around town in this thing and you ruin your life.
Of course he's gonna fucking track.
That's so awful.
All right, you want me to do another backwards story?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll do another backwards story. And I'll just do a couple paragraphs.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Flames involved well already was which Avenue Lilac North 1460 at house to arrive firefighters 29th May on ago month 6 nearly. Down it shut to had police before year this earlier firehouse in a died child to her where home outburn same to in the Halloween for attraction house haunted a ran woman A.
That's it?
That's it.
Child died in a firehouse during Halloween? That's mine.
All right.
That's what I got. Everybody in the chat room, give me your best. That's a hard one. Barry eats house and Fireman 17 comes to the rescue on Halloween.
Child died in haunted bear.
Child died in a haunted house.
In a haunted bear.
I don't know. I give up. I have no idea. I said something about...
Nobody else wants to guess?
Nobody in the chat room, I think.
Nope. Here it is. Mom opens haunted house and home where kid died in fire. A woman ran a haunted house attraction for Halloween in the same burnt-out home where her 2 children died in a house fire earlier this year before police had to shut it down. Nearly 6 months ago, on May 29th,
you got to read the voice.
Firefighters arrived at a house at 1460 North Lilac Avenue, which was already well involved in flames.
You got to do the voice.
All right, hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
I don't know. A woman ran a haunted house attraction for Halloween in the same burned-out home where her 2 children died in a house fire earlier this year before police had to shut it down. Nearly 6 months ago, on May 29th, firefighters arrived at the house at 1460 North Lilac Avenue, which is already well involved in flames. There you go.
Is that it?
That's it.
You didn't do the scream at the end. Oh, I'll do it. Hold on, where is it? There you go. There you go. They're saying fail. I lost it too. I love it.
Why is that a fail?
I don't know. They're
The
saying
mom's
fail.
a fail.
They're
So the
saying...
kids died in her house, and then she had a haunted house where the kids died.
See, okay, I didn't think of it that way. I was just listening to the voice, and I'm just so transfixed by the voice. I can't listen to anything.
I'm so transvestite.
I'm transvibed by the voice, and I can't hear anything you say. So I don't care. Everybody get some Twitters out there. Let's get some more people in there. We're not on the front page because Michael Jackson's on the front page, so we're fucking screwed for the night. We were on the front page last week, but, of course, he takes over. He's dead, and he still gets more people than we do. I'll even play the music. I don't care. Really, here we go. Here's one. I'm gonna put this in the chat room, and don't complain if it doesn't work, because I'm over that. Guy finds missile launcher in his backyard, and the government is lazy about retrieving it. This is a real story. A resident of Cornell County. Hold on. I'll read it again slowly.
You're like, they need a missile launcher.
All right, let's everybody just take a deep breath. Here we go. Guy finds missile launcher in his backyard. Government is lazy about retrieving it. I'm losing my voice now. A resident of Coral County, Texas, named Jarrett Shruel, found a military-issue missile launcher.
He's got the worst name. A Texas man named
Jarrett. It sounds like the guy from The Office. It sounds like Dwight Schrute. Found a military-issue missile launcher in his backyard. Figuring the government would surely be looking for it, he made some phone calls. Amazingly enough, nobody seemed to care.
That's a phony phone call waiting right there.
Oh, that is good. I didn't think of that. He called.
4-1s, get on that.
Here's the good part.
Transcript.
Hold on. Here's the good part. He spent guess what day of the week it was, Dr. Seuss?
Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. He spent his whole Tuesday afternoon calling the FBI, Homeland Security, the Sheriff's Department, any agency he could possibly think of, and nobody would take care of the fucking missile launcher that had a live missile in it on his backyard. So there you go. He called the military police finally at Fort Sam, whatever that is, Fort Sam. But their jurisdiction didn't extend off the post, blah, 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 blah. The Army finally called them back, and they figured it out.
Hey, this is Corporal Johnson. Listen, is this Dwight? All right, yeah, good. What we want you to do with the missile is shove it up your ass.
They said,
Light it, buddy.
19 hours after he started making phone calls, somebody finally fessed up and said, yeah, we'll come get it. But they don't even know if it's theirs or not. So they're saying crazy Texans.
This is my missile launcher. I can't use this missile launcher.
They're saying the crazy Texans were out there trying to hunt deer with a black market military missile launcher with a real live missile in it. And there you go. So there's Texas for you. We love Texas. Should I play the Texas music?
Yeah, really.
Hold on. Let's see. Deep in the heart of Texas with your missile launcher on your backyard. There you go, Dr. Seuss. We got to move to Texas. There sounds like there's a lot of shit going on in Texas. I want to be a part of it.
So you have to. This is one of those fail things.
Fail.
This is ad placement fail.
Yes.
And I'll set this up. How many times have you seen the Aflac commercial?
Too many times. Aflac with the fucking
So
duck.
sometimes those ads are, they're auto-generated by some of the text inside of the actual story.
Yeah.
And this is a story about antidaphytophobia, the fear that you are being watched by a duck.
Oh, okay.
And guess what the ad is?
I don't know what. And I'm playing Disco Duck in the background.
What if your person is like, oh my God, there's a story about me. I'm so scared of being watched by a duck. You click on the link, oh my God, there's a fucking duck!
I'm playing a Disco Duck for you in the back. Disco Dick in the background for you, Dr. Seuss.
That was kind of funny. It's like, like the fear, like people have fear of peanut butter being stuck at the roof of their mouth, and they go click on the link, and there's an ad for Jiffy peanut butter.
Do you have any ducks in your house? I figured you have pigs and stuff.
No.
You don't have any ducks?
No.
Should we play the the voicemail we got from your dumb pig for the podcast listeners?
Yeah, I love that. The pig is amazing that he called.
So
Or she.
So Dr. Seuss actually has a real live pig. That's one of his pets now. I don't know how he did it or why he did it, but he's got a real live pig. It's not a joke. He's got a real pig in his house.
It is real.
And the thing is so this thing is so smart. It actually called the show and left a voicemail message for the Halloween show. So here it is.
Hey guys, this is Bill's pig. Could you come inside and let me out? I gotta go to the bathroom. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just shit right here on the floor. Come on, please let me out. I'm pissing right now, right on the floor. Come on, come back and get out of the garage. Come at me. I gotta shit.
There you go. There's Dr. Seuss's pig.
I'm shitting on the floor.
Does your pig shit on the floor like that? Like that happened in the real phone call?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so-
actually, she doesn't shit on the floor. She'll pee. But no, from like a puppy.
Okay, well, there you go. There was a phone call from Dr. Seuss's pig. Please continue. We have, what do we have here? We have about 10 minutes to go, not even. So it's up to you. It's back to you.
This is a funny picture.
Yes.
It
What is
said the truth about the dinosaurs,
Yes.
and they had these two dinosaurs sitting on the island,
Yes.
right? And one says to the other one, "It's like, oh man, that was today."
Yes.
And in the distance, there is the ark with all the other animals.
Huh.
I thought that was funny.
You hear the song playing in the background?
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Do you remember that video we made?
I actually have it right on my computer.
I love that. All right, stop that.
It was awful.
Stop it. That was our very first video ever, actually.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one.
It still doesn't beat my rock video in the Flash.
Don't start with that. All right, seriously. Let me see what I got.
I'll
left
find
here.
that and bring that one
Come
out.
on, no, please. Stop.
Come
it.
on, no.
Let me see what I got here. I just got to look through here. Dr. Seuss, do you still have cats? I know you have pigs.
Two
and
cats.
You still have 2 cats. Well, I have a story for you. This is not for the pig. This is for your cats. Because for some reason, people have this weird thing where like they're really in love with their cats, and they feel like they have to put wigs on the cats. I'm not sure why. But here from Mental Floss blog is the fascinating world of kitty wigs. Okay, just look at the picture of how creepy this is.
What?
Yeah, what is what. So there you go. Julie Jackson and her photographer Jill Johnson have moved their fine line of kitten wigs into the wonderful world of print. So you can basically buy this book, and it has a whole bunch of pictures of cats with wigs in it. So Julie actually creates all the custom cat wigs herself, and each wig comes in a metal tin with a metal mouse rattle to help distract the feline friend as you take embarrassing photos of the cat. So there you go. How ridiculous is that? So do they have pig wigs yet for your pig wigs? That's a show title.
I'm putting a fucking wig on my pig.
Pig wigs.
I'm putting a fucking wig on my pig.
Pig wigs.
I'm totally going to do
Go
Piggly
ahead.
Wigglies.
Piggly wigs. We already used that as showtime. We can't use it again. Go
Piggly
ahead.
Wigs.
Oh dear God, does he come sit in the chat room? So please, next story. We're running out of time. Thank God, because I hate this show. Go ahead.
I hate this show. This is a great story. So,
That's for every story. We're just gonna play the same song over and over again. Go ahead. All right, I'm done. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so this is an interesting story.
Yes.
Apparently, the big thing these days is going to be do-it-yourself hair removal
Okay.
and plastic surgery. So this is an interesting story. So not only is it one thing where you can do yourself laser and chemistry sets, but the interesting thing is that you can actually get by basically professional level thing to remove hair, like
Okay.
laser removal. You've seen that,
Yes.
but not only that, you can give yourself Botox injections.
Get out.
And actually, they're actually putting videos out of people giving themselves Botox injections. Now, podcast listeners, you're not going to be able to see this, but take a look at these links of this lady. Like, hey, girls, what I'm going to do, see these lines in my eyes? I'm just going to jam this needle in my face and give myself botulism.
I can't look.
You got to look at it.
I'm not looking.
To me, it's a little kind of gross.
I'm not looking.
The only thing that's nice about this video is that the woman's got big, huge boobs.
No, I'm looking. No, I'm not looking.
I would take the Botox injection and inject it in my boobs and see what happens.
That's awful. Oh, that stupid song. Will you stop at the song? For God's sake, I can't stop it.
She like shows like, oh, and then I did this and I bought this and I got my own thing of Botox and she fucking jams it in her eyes and freaking gives herself a Botox injection. How retarded is that? I mean, isn't there a point where you just don't want to do that? So apparently all the American Association of Cosmetic Surgeons are like all up in arms, like, no, don't inject yourself. And for once, they're like probably like legitimately like telling them don't do that for real because you can hurt yourself.
All right, I can't watch it. I'm not watching it.
I was thinking if you put that into your nut sacks, would you get all the wrinkles out of there?
That probably would work, actually. That would work fine, but I'm not doing that. I'm not watching that video. So, Dr. Seuss.
Would it look like a really shiny basketball?
Will you stop? Please.
Just wondering.
Dr. Seuss, you make phony phone calls, do you not?
Yeah.
How many phone calls have you made on the show, roughly?
15.
All right, so let's say 20. All right, tops 20, right? How about this guy from I'm not sure where he's from. He's from actually Japan somewhere.
Tokyo, maybe?
He's from there he is. Look at that. Tokyo man. Yeah, good job. A 61-year-old.
I don't know where this guy is, but this website is Tokyo Mango.
I didn't see that until I posted it. I just posted it in there, so you don't stop.
I just posted it in there.
I'm gonna slow down here. A 61-year-old Shiga man
12,300 times
was arrested yesterday for calling 110.
But he was calling 911.
I know, but that's the equivalent in Japan is 110. He called it 12,300 times over 9 months. And they don't know why or how he did this, but he actually did this. And he was charged with obstruction of duty, which is funny enough to say the least.
Hey, excuse me, you're obstructing our duty. Just want to throw that
so
out
basically, the police went to his house only 4 times to personally request that he stop this, but the prank calling continued apparently 12,000 more times. So that's a lot of phony phone calls. I'm just warning you on this show. Don't make 12.
What is like, ring, I'm dying, click.
Please don't make those kind of phone calls on this show 12,000 times because I don't want to be responsible. So there you go. Whatever. Go ahead.
Let's see. What else do I got here?
We have about, if you want to go full hour, we have about 6 minutes.
All right. I had the worst story in the history of this show.
Okay. That's a big claim though.
This actually at work where we work, and this is bad.
Now you stop though. Before you say something like this, think about some of the stories we've done. Remember the popcorn tent that hung from a tree?
Yes, that's true.
Remember that story? Remember the penis that got caught in the zipper and he had to put a Band-Aid on it?
How about the guy that had sex with his table?
That's right, the sex table guy. That was the worst story. So you got to beat that.
This one tops all of them. This is the pinnacle of the worst stories.
Are you sure?
To give you an example of how bad this is, I was actually just clicking through,
yes.
And you know where we work?
Yes, I do.
I took a sip of a drink.
Okay.
And I started to read this, and I went...
This is a big deal here.
That's a big deal.
This is a real big deal because this is a big thing.
So this is actually a real, true Craigslist ad.
So I want some music. What kind of music would you like?
How about Star Wars?
Star Wars. All right, I'm going to play the main theme. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, continue. This is the worst story ever heard here.
So this is from a Craigslist ad, and I'm going to read the ad to you.
Go ahead.
Starting with the headline. Need an amputee to complete my Halloween costume in Brooklyn, New York. So, this might seem strange and really offensive to some, but hopefully someone will reply. I have always loved the scene in The Empire Strikes Back where Chewbacca has to carry around a half-reconstructed C-3PO in a backpack because he hasn't reattached his lower body yet.
Oh, no.
For Halloween, I would love to dress up like this. I'm big enough and strong enough. to both pull off the Chewbacca look and carry around a lot of weight for the night.
Come
so basically,
on.
I am looking for a double amputee,
Oh,
someone with both
no.
legs, preferably at the hips, to accompany me as C-3PO for the evening.
No.
Should meet ahead of time so that we can work out the backpack harness system. There are a few parties I want to hit, and I think we'd be to hit it if there ever was one. Anyone up for this?
That's gotta be fake. How can that
It's a real Craigslist ad.
I
Now, whether or
know.
not the intention is fake, it is totally real. I read that, and I really blew drink out of my nose all over my computer.
No.
Wait, you can't go.
Why?
You have to do your Chewbacca sound.
Can I go now? That's Chewbacca has to pee.
How about this one?
The LED.
You
visual
always
instrument.
end the show, and I love that because it makes me so much easier to do my ending show part.
The LED instrument. Have you
Yes.
seen this? This is
No,
an
I have
instrument
not.
that
This is
is
the old
simply
days.
Tell me about it.
LEDs.
Oh.
And apparently, it's a big tablet with a bunch of LEDs at the top and the bottom. And depending on where you touch the LEDs, depends on what the sound is. And if you watch the video on YouTube's, you'll actually see the guy playing a song. It's like Close Encounters of the Third Time. Beep, 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 beep.
Close Encounter of the Third Kind.
Ghosts and Clowners.
That's like two movies.
The Ghosts and Clowners of the Third Kind. That's even better.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
So Chewbacca backpack. Chewbacca's in your backpack. I hate fucking Dora.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
There you go. So there you go. That was a great story, the Chewbacca thing. I had no idea. I had that story. I hadn't even gotten to it yet. That's good. All right, we have about 4 minutes, not even. I have one story left, I think, in me. One last story.
I got one in me.
One. You think we need one more?
Already at it.
You think we need one more? You think we need
I
one
think we
more?
need one
All right,
more.
here's the last story from me. Virginia man charged with indecent exposure after making coffee naked in his kitchen.
Oh, I had this story. He's like, but I'm in my house.
Yeah, a Springfield man is facing indecent exposure charges after police say he stood naked inside his home as 7-year-old boy and his mother walked by. 29-year-old Eric Williamson denies any wrongdoing and says an exposure was accidental. Now, we have an update. There's actually an update. A couple days later, they actually got to the bottom of this guy. And I'll get you that link right here in the chat room. No, not send link. Hold on. I want to
I
copy
love
the
that
link.
Close Encounters of the Third
Ghosts and
Kind.
Clowners. Here's the update and the naked coffee guy update. Some new developments in the story of Eric Williamson, the Virginia man arrested after blah, 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 blah. The woman who called the police says the time of the incident was 8:40 a.m., not 5:30 a.m., as Williamson says. She also says Williamson was first standing in an open doorway and then moved in front of a window, still in her view. Given that she was apparently on his property, I don't know what the story's about. Apparently this guy was naked.
You ruined this great story. And then the guy was on the property and went over to the thing.
All right,
and there
I'll
was
skip
fucking-
ahead.
there
I'll-
was
no,
two
I-
guys. He was wearing a construction hat.
Hold on.
He was playing YMCA. It was very strange.
That's right. I should have skipped ahead. The guy does seem strange. A roommate said he was acting oddly, walking around all morning wearing nothing but a construction hat and
What?
naked.
What?
Hold on. What?
What's the problem?
I love that.
But you don't like my construction hat?
So he's walking
You don't like
around
yellow?
naked,
We get an orange one?
making coffee. Unbelievable.
I'm just making some coffee.
All right,
I'm
go
just-
ahead. Last story, please. It's 58 minutes. We got to be done with this dumb show by now.
Those crazy Japanese girls
Oh.
are at it again. The next stage in women's self-torture, ladies, and this is going to be great for Lisa May and
Hey
Nancy.
now.
I know they're going to do this.
Go ahead.
It is the product of the year,
Product of the year.
eyelash LEDs.
Yeah, baby.
Right,
I love those things.
eyelash LEDs. I don't have anything to say about it, but basically they tape LEDs to their eyelashes and they walk around and they look like little miniature people with stuff.
Miniature people.
Shit.
I love those. I love those. I love LEDs anywhere in your body. I don't
But
care.
how could you see? You'd be like, oh crap.
Well, I guess if they're under, let me think for a second. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they would probably blind you. Yeah, you'd probably be blind for life.
You're
That's good.
blinded to death. I
Great
guess.
story. Good job. Blind people, blind Japanese people. Good job.
I figured if we could just do that to all of them, that would
Oh, what a fucking show this was. What a fucking train wreck this was. We have our new closing theme, which is the Honeymooners theme.
What? No one!
Take us out, Norton.
This was a Tuesday night.
Oh,
Thank
come on. I
you.
switched the music. Now I gotta go back to the pipe
I don't know what
organ.
Norton is. I don't know what that sounds
Hey,
like.
Ralphie boy. Hey, come on, Ralphie boy. Take us out, Ralphie boy.
I never watched that show.
Come on, Norton.
Can I do Scary Norton?
All right, hold on. I'll put the pipe organ
No.
on for you. Hold on. Here we go. Start over.
I'm going to eat your brains.
Take us out.
This was the Tuesday Night Tank Show. The Halloween special number 3. I just want you to know that if you're hearing this, we're all dead. That's right. This is the last show. Until we come back from the grave and eat pancreas and your liver, because ours are all damaged from all the alcohol.
I was taking a drink too when you said that. Stupid asshole. I just spit on the microphone.
All the zombies you've ever looked at and seen in the movies all ate brains, but not us. We're different. We just want your liver. Because ours are dead. And dicks. We want a bag of dicks. Oh, and snots are coming out of my nose. Thanks.
Be reasonable, Pee Wee. You're not getting my bike, Francis, or my Tuesday night take. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. on Ustream. Now, you might want to come tonight to the Halloween show. I'm going to be there. Ah!
Good job.
Francis. Juice.
That it?
That's it. Goodbye.
I'm really sorry, folks.